Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then I'm Letty. This is Letty Sparkle. Hi and welcome. I'm a crazy makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, consider subscribing to my channel, hit notification bell so you don't miss what I'm posting. I'm not sure why it's so dark. Is it dark or is it just me? It looks like it's really dark. I'm not really sure why. Anyway, in today's video we will be playing with the Makeup Obsession Kaleidoscopic, I can never say that word, Kaleidoscopic Dreams palette, which is a collab with Illuminati, which is Tiffany, who was on Glow Up season 2, I believe. I'll link her Instagram below. She's incredibly talented. Her talent is insane. And I really loved her in Glow Up. So this is her palette that she did with Makeup Obsession. She's been out for quite some time. I got it like in June time and I haven't used it yet. So I thought I'd do a quick tutorial with it, give you a review. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, what I used, what I thought of the palette, then please just keep on watching. Thank you. So today's little play is going to be with this little bad boy at last. I've only had it for like 3 months, you know, who's counting? So I'm going to start with, yeah, so this is the iHeart Revolution. No, it's not. Ignore that. This is the Makeup Obsession Kaleidoscopic Dreams. I probably said that all wrong. I apologise. By Tiffany, who is on Instagram Illuminati. She's from Glow Up season 2, I want to say. She's lovely. I love her. And this is her palette with Makeup Obsession. So this came out of probably about like a year ago, and maybe way over a year ago, I think. And it's beautiful. The packaging is so light. I love the holographicness of it. It's really, really cool. So this is the palette. So it's very different layout to most palettes. So this is the inside of it. Let me just take the sticky layer here off, just because, there we are. It's a beautiful palette. I got it, this is what it looks like. Let me just, there we go. It's gorgeous, huh? It's got all the deep shades here, it's got all the colourful shades here. I really, really like it. I think it's a gorgeous palette. And I'm going to do something really, really colourful, because I don't think I've done colourful recently. Oh, hang on, I've just pushed this back. Okay, so I've really done anything too colourful recently. My brush is already cleaning, but so I'm going to try and kind of go through it and see what we can do. But yeah, I'm super excited to do this. So let's try. I have already primed my eyes and done my eyebrows. I used the P. Louise primer and the P. Louise brow gel. Brow balm, which I really love my eyebrows at the moment. I think they're still not like the same, but they're so close. I think so close to being like kind of similar. I think that's a win. I apologise for my granny cardi, but I'm really cold in here today. I've had the heating on for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and it's still not warm in here. My feet are like frozen. So anyway, let's get straight into the video. So there's so many lovely shades in here. So I think I'm going to go for something like bluey, purpley, maybe something rainbowy, just to try and like use a lot of the colours. So I'm going to probably do that. Let me just grab that's what I opened this for. I'm going to try and grab a colour switch. So I'm going to start with doing a colourful rainbow, like up here, like do a full cut crease. That's what I want to try and do. So I'm going to get a small brush to pack those colours on to start with. And I want like a small, I know exactly which brush I want, but I don't think it's clean. So the brush we're going in with to start with is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH39. It's a very small, like dainty brush like this. Let me bring you closer. So I'm going to start with this yellow here called Shock. Actually, I'm going to go in with this one. No, that yellow, sorry, there, which is called Glow Up. And then I'm going to blend it out with this one. So I'm just going to apply Glow Up. I haven't swatched these or anything at this point. I'm just going to pop that in like this bit here. In my inner corner there. And I'm just patting that in. I'm not really like blending it in at this point. Just going to kind of blend it all in. Bring you a little bit closer. Like so. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. Then we're going to cut the crease. So I'm just going to clean this off with some micellar water and then recut the crease. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. Actually, I'm probably going to cut across that anyway. So that's what it looks like for now. Just need a little bit more in here, I think. So we're going to go yellow, orange. Or should we go green? Yellow, green, orange, red. Should have gone green, yellow really, but okay, I'm going to go in with orange called Lava. I'll try and put a picture up here of the shades. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in there. I'll put a little bit more. I've got some dry skin on my lid coming up at the moment. I don't really know why. I'm not bothered about what's going on down here at the moment because I'm going to clean all that off anyway and redo it. So it's absolutely fine. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to go in with the red called Poison. Just next to it. Oh, that's a really good red. Look at that. I might deepen that up in a minute with a different colour, but we'll just see how we go for now. And then we're going to go in with Drama Queen, which is a really gorgeous pink. Look at that. It's really pigmented considering, I mean, this palette I think was about 20 something pound. I got it in the sale for like 11 quid or something, so it's definitely worth that. Let's clean that off. And then I'm going to go into Toxic, which is this actually Galaxy. Yeah, Galaxy. Which is a really deep purple. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm just going to bring that out a little bit and just kind of start shaping that along here. I'm just going to kind of go in reverse now and do the same thing, but just make those colours a bit more poppy. So I'm just going to back into the pink just to kind of blend. For the red, I'm going to take a darker red, which is called I Mean, and just pop that in the red a bit more, just to make it a bit deeper. And then I'm going to blend it out with that same shade that we've already used. And then into the orange again, I'm going to go with Pop of Sis orange, just because it's a little bit darker, so then I can blend it out with that lava shade afterwards. Again, I'm just kind of placing that on, but I have got a bit of an issue going on with my eye at the moment. It's got a bit of dry skin, so please ignore that. Okay, and again with that same yellow called Glow Up, I'm just going to take a little bit more and blend that in. Okay, so I'm just going to take this brush by Morphe again, the Morphe M562. I'm going to just blend these out, and I'm going to start with the lightest shades. I'm going to go into that Shock shade and just very lightly kind of tease that and tickle that along this one, just to kind of blend that out. Obviously I'm only blending above it because I'm going to go ahead and cut this crease in a minute. Clean it off, and then I'm going to go into the shade called Lava, just to kind of blend that up as well. Okay, and then we're going to go into that Poison shade, which is the first shade we used, and just again blend that out a little bit. And now with the lighter pink called Fetch. If you know what Fetch is from, please let me know, because I know where it's from. Just going to take a little bit of Fetch and again blend out that gorgeous pink. Okay, and then lastly take a little bit of Catfish, which is a gorgeous like purpley colour, and then blend out that gorgeous purple at the end there. Just go back into that Galaxy shade, just to blend that into that lilac shade that I've just used. Just a very, very, very small amount. Okay, I'm just going to go back into Drama Queen and just kind of pop that in the middle there. probably with a little bit of this shade, a little bit of this brush, just to kind of blend those two like together. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. There is a little bit of texture going on here, but like I said, that's to do with my eye. I'm just going to clean this off. I'm just going to do that with just a wipe and my little spatula, and I'll be right back. Actually, I might film and then I can show you how to actually do it. So just cover it like this, and then I'm just going to bring my mirror closer. I'm just going to go in. It is very sore, my eyelid, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to do the same on this side and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have cut the crease and added some white base, which is from the P. Louise Fresh Ink Cancelled Collection in Re-White. So it's a very white white. I just thought I'd do white because then the colours will come off a bit more. So I'm going to do the opposite colours of the rainbow on this bit. I'm going to add some like sparkliness there, but I'm going to do the other shades first. I'm going to start with the green in the inner corner and kind of blend that out into the blue so it kind of all meets here. So I'm going to do that with this little brush. This is kind of like a flat brush. This is from MSQ, has no name. So I'm going to start with the blue called Mermaid in like the outer V here, and then I'm going to blend it out with a lighter shade like so. This is going to look really stupid until it looks good, I promise. Then I'm going to go into the colour Artist, which is, no, Mushy Peas actually, which is like a brighter green. I'm going to pop that next to the blue. I might take actually a darker green. And then I'm going to go into a really, really light green called Acid. And I'm going to bring that, yes, into the inner corner, like so. Go back to Artist to kind of blend this one out. And then I'm going to take this little brush just to kind of blend these out. Starting with the lighter green and then into that green there. I'm just going to do that for a little bit. I'm just going to use this because this mirror. I'm just going to take a little bit of that lighter green mixed in with that Mushy Peas to kind of blend Artist out on both sides because I want that to be like a gradient. And then we'll go back in and add the main colours again in just a moment. This is just a good way of kind of using all the colours in the palette. I'm going to clean this brush out and then I'm going to go in with a shade called Electric and Cries in Spanish, because it kind of, just to blend that out like this. Back into Acid and Mushy Peas, back in that outer corner there to kind of blend all of this in. Same on this side especially. A little bit more of that Mermaid shade into there, just to blend all of this together. And then we go back with this shade back into Acid and just pop that. I now want to add one of the sparkly shades. So there's one called Pollyeye, which is the one I think I'm going to use. And then there's one called Luna, just kind of like a purpley shade. And then there's a silver. So there's these three shades. I think I'm going to go with the middle one. That one there, because I think that is amazing. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to apply it with a flat brush, but I think I'm going to have to go in with my finger in the end. But I'm going to just try it with a flat brush and see how we actually get on with it. I might have to wet it, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to have to wet it. Okay, I've just wet the brush, just so that we can apply this. Oh, wow. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty stunning. That's what it looks like. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay. Again on this side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is kind of what it's looking like so far. So I'm just gonna kind of blend this out a little bit. This is what it looks like. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. I might do a white liner on the top lid, or maybe a silver liner. I'm not sure yet. We shall see, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just added the the Made by Mitchell liner, just to kind of add a bit of dimension. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the eyes. I'm just going to do my face now off camera, and I was going to test out a new foundation, but I can't find it, so I can't do that. So I'm just going to do my face off camera, and I'll be back to do the under eyes. We can see what we're going to do, whether we're just going to leave it like that, leave them very plain underneath. I've got a kind of an idea, and then we'll go from there. We shall see. See you in a sec. Okay, so I'm back. So that's my face all done. So all I've done to this eye, I'm going to just repeat on this eye. I've got my lashes on. These are just some cheapies I found in Decay Max. So I've just kind of brought the eyeliner in down a little bit and filled it in with the sparkly shadow that I used on my actual lid. And I just brought it into my inner corner as well. I'm just going to pop some white eyeliner in my waterline. This eyeliner is really bad. I actually ended up using, which I forgot about, I actually ended up using a bit of the P. Louise base on my waterline. I'm just going to do that now. And then I took a little bit of the P. Louise base as well, and I put it as mascara, but I'm going to put a little bit of the blue shadow just down on my outer corner, just like this, just to connect the two, like so, just to connect the outer corner to my eye. And then I'm going to go in with a little spoolie, and I'm just going to use this as like a mascara for my bottom lashes, which I think looks really cool. I did consider doing that on my top lashes, but I think I like the contrast of the dark and the white. And that's pretty much all I've done. So that's the makeup look all finished, and I think that looks really, really cool. So it's very dramatic. It's almost a little bit drag queeny. I mean, not completely, but this inner bit here is definitely drag queeny. I've never done anything like that before, and I really like how it looks. I think it looks really, really cool. And yeah, I love it. I think it looks really, really amazing. So the palette has worked beautifully. It's really, really lovely. The shades have worked beautifully. That green shade, I don't know if you can see it, but if I bring you in a bit closer, just see if it'll focus on my eyes. You see that shimmery shade? It's so pretty. Is it going to focus? There we go. You see the shimmery shade? It's so pretty, isn't it? It's just stunning. I think it's really, really beautiful. It would look really cool with if I had like different colour contacts on. But with my eye being a bit irritated, I don't want to kind of make it worse. And I'm going to take all this off now because I can't do the school run like this. For lipstick, I've got a combination of Glory by Makeup Revolution, which is like a dark brown. I topped it off with, this is from Next, Make Me Beautiful, Simply Peach from Next, and then I just topped it up with the Charlotte Tilbury gloss in in Refresh Rose, and I love it. I think it looks so, so cool. I think this makeup looks stunning. It's very dramatic, very full on. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's really, really cool. I might just actually add a little bit more colour. Add a little bit more of that green, that lighter green, just called Acid, just in here, like so. I think that looks cool, just to give it a little bit more dimension. But this is the final look. Yeah, I really like this palette. It's really, really nice. Works really, really well. Super pigmented, blends lovely. Looks really well with, I did it on a wet base. And I really like it. I think it looks really, really cool. Something a bit different for me as well to do. Not your usual bronzy smoky eyes. So really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I shall see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Mwah.